report to her.
My problem is that Niamo yes is here. Some of them response pa. I did say beer. Head office. Change your government about. Because I can see Anita me born.
I say no was my and Obibia or Dimi Bremu a sumo my way. Be a new and yes, ya bambeno. You be a seeker, any to me a beer and walk. It's a better say almost sending at 18. Send you Musu or Milo, Emma a child, son of two, Emma, yes, your fear to labor. Now, the public who may be anymore. Now, the enemy, not me, and fear bano. Baby, I come here about at all. Some about women to Baby.
The casa, no more.
We will make sure, say, ideally, some paying for it to some fry a coho. I'm back to some extra say, be Yano. We'll make sure that something will be done about this.
I hope so.
We will do something about this.
I hope so.
Mommy, when I hear about Wolfie, how do you feel proper and women here? Now you see us on our copra, you from what we are there, and from our home. Because who is
no, be a situation home in town pay me beside them. When I said, no, we did my tambasa.
Why did you at him?
I've learned to know
the measure toilet one. Or do at every way.
The count and I'm going
Charlie. You see, some of the things are on. So sometimes Metia, I asked 7 where we say, and around for a bondamana, or too much. Why would you, as a human being, over to now, I can say, send your mini feel, and Janaya, Memonia, and answer the Jamanaya, a good idea, we tell you, all for empty. We about the young sim, every hammer. Na me beka wa hwe me maame anim wa hwe me nua baabi anim wa hwe me neighbor anim wa hwe me pain aka acha me say wo dia wo ne kra no e cha me die na wo tata na suma wa ye bone
na me dia me di no me ba wo fi wo na me ta fi me ne no bo ama ta ma wo fi
e da store
me store na na
store wo da na dia toilet na fa
Alafana wa bie dia to won pacha de sa ben kwan.
Toilet no.
Wa bie pacha de so ben kwan me ko bo asase ma ne o ka tell me say me kura me bia me ne kwan na e chan ye ono mo.
Se wo fa wo bi mba ne fi.
Na mo say this year me bi dia ba beto go tenu.
In fact,
Kadi awoye. Bana wa lu ti mo ko asase ra na ma ne say Mr. Kofi. O mo asema blank na wo ka kire me. Now,
we have a conversation to also confirm the fact that it is true that indeed this is what is happening here. You live in this community. What has been the challenge this property here has caused to the people living here?
In real fact, there is no drainage here.
Okay.
It's a lane.
A lane as in a drive lane?
A drive lane. But when rain falls, water switch come from the top of CP.
Yeah, CP, I know CP.
Yeah, move to this place, and then from the hospital, it remains on the road and then overflows. So, during the construction of the road, they have now done drains. First, there were no drains in the very on the road.
Suburbs, yeah.
So, instead of them letting the gutter goes and join the one on the main,
they diverted it,
saying that when it goes there, the flow will be too much. So they do 2 boxes. One is up there, and then one is from the polyclinic side. So then they promised they were going to do box covert to join another one over there. To join another drain over there.
Yeah.
The top there, so that it will get into the one around this is the Goil filling station. That goes and joins the Kudu.
Okay.
So, in fact, we were in anticipation that will be done. That was during Mahama's first term.
That's 2016.
2016. So actually, certain properties will definitely enter the lane. Okay, because there was no proper good demarcation. So everybody felt this is his
land, his boundary.
So the old man here, even he was consulted. You can go to him. He will tell you, show you.
I'll be going there for you.
So even they decided that they will take off part of his building, which even he has accepted because he has no access
To his place.
Because since this drain was done, he has no access to his house.
Okay.
He's physically challenged. So he has a car. He parks it in my place here.
Oh.
You see, because of there's no access. Even that is my manhole. I have to leave the manhole outside and bring my fence wall. When you want this fence wall, if I also don't have mind to make the fence wall, that means even I cannot bring my car inside the house. So also to have access into my house, I left the front. So that even if the construction is done and then affect the manhole, I'll redo another one by the side of the house. So.
But what about the toilet? That is where it's coming.
When they were doing this building, what we knew was the toilet was going to be for maybe those who will be having the shops, so that if someone visits or they want to do something, they will go and then urinate or have themselves okay. But all that we saw that the tent has been turned to a public toilet. So I personally called the owner of the building and told him what they've done is very bad. This is all going through the gutter and all those things. So I was only fervently waiting for him to meet him in person because I told him I wanted to carry it forward so that even if I look as a bad person, I don't mind.
But Daddy, what is you looking bad about this? When you do something wrong and somebody wants to make you know that this you are doing is not right, it is rather you being somebody very good to prompt your conscience onto the right things you have to do.
From his own answer, he told me that if he had known that he was going to use this for commercial purposes, he would have done a septic under before constructing. I told him, oh, there's someone who has a land there. He can go and then see him, and then have just some small portion, about 10 by 10 or something like that,
and do something about it.
He redirect this and go there, so that when it is full, he will use the septic tank to come and dislodge it.
Exactly.
But he bothers not, because the money they are making is all that they are interested in. So initially, unless someone reported to the assembly, they came here and locked the place. After some few days,
I am going there now. I'm going to make sure something will be done about this. Tomorrow, I might be traveling, but then today, from here, I will try as much as I can to go to the sanitation ministry. I will make sure this place, the right thing will be done.